Welcome to Cypher's Lab. This is the Unstable 112 modpack, episode 8. So, this is my project table. These are representations of things that I would wish to get done today, more just to keep me organized than anything else. So, the first thing, ender pearls. I have been out, I've killed a couple endermen, we got a couple pearls. So, I need more. My first thought was to be using soul shards. So, as you can see here, I've got 4 kills on this. I need 64, I believe it is. So I've killed 2 endermen. So let's take a look at building the soul shard. To do so, you need some glowstone, vanilla glowstone. I just don't happen to have any handy. We need some quartz blocks. Again, just plain ordinary quartz blocks. And some vanilla obsidian. There we go. So that's the pattern. You just place these blocks down in the real world here. And then you would take a diamond and just right-click on the center of it, on the glowstone, and you'll get a soul shard. Now, the sword here gives you double the souls for everything you kill. So I've killed 2 endermen, I've gotten 4 kills. Pretty simple. The recipe for this thing is file. There we go. So, corrupted ingots, which are just some soul sand smelted, gives you the vile dust. Pretty simple. Corrupted essence, some obsidian, lapis, redstone. Pretty easy to come by at this point. Some iron, there you go. So, I was going to do this, but you need a lot, right? You need 32 endermen killed. I haven't seen very many out there, even at night, right? Like, I've been out for 6 nights in a row now, and I've gotten 2 endermen. So, had to be a better way to do this. So, I decided to look it up. Ender. So, oh, hey, we got our old friend, the ender lillies, found in dungeon chests. Okay, we can work with this, right? So let's look up ender pearls here. I just need something that drops in chests. So we go to dungeon chests, and if you click on the name, dungeon chest here, it'll give you a list of every item available in every dungeon chest. So I sorted through here. You gotta watch some of them actually scroll. And I looked through all of these, and there's no ender lilies in any of them. So ender lilies aren't actually from dungeon chests. Okay. That kind of sucks, but so where do we get them? So I kind of went on a hunch here and figured, it's probably like it was before. You can, break grass with a sickle. So I was like, okay, so let's make some grass happen here. So I made up a spell here, which is just, basically it bone meals in an area, right? So let's just use it here. Ta-da! We have grass. So then I would take a sickle, break all the grass, and away I go. I'm going to clean that up later. I went through, 3 iron sickles, and got 4 ender lilies. Not exactly a great return, but at least I got something to get ender pearls reliably now. So, with that said, I had planted these originally up there on the grass. Yeah, they don't grow. They grow, but it is so slow that it's not even viable. So I was like, okay, well, dig those up, bring them back down here. What are we going to do with them? So we're going to need to make some endstone. But we need machines. To get the machines, we need power. To get the power, yeah. So we're going to start with power. So we need to make some refined canola. I got this bucket from a village, and I also stole this machine from the village. So normally when you pick up those machines, or try to, they just break, right? Like you can't pick them up at all. There's a way to cheat that system a little bit, though. You can actually pick them up with one of these. Want to move it. Currently have a monster spawner in there, apparently, but yeah. So you can pick them up with that and move it. So I stole this one, brought it here. So I hooked it up to power. We have a basic machine. So we need to get more refined. So to that, we need some fermenters. How many are we going to need? I don't know. 3? 4? Yeah, we'll do 4 for now. We can always add more down the road if, we can't keep up. But I think for the moment, 4 should be adequate. Okay, so I moved all the press and stuff over here. We already set it up once, so let's not do it twice. So the cargo manager up there is just pumping everything down here. And I have changed it so seeds are actually stored up there. We'll take a look at that in a bit. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Got an awful lot of oil in here, so let's just break this back a little bit. And let's take this and this. Oops, right, I have to hold shift to break barrels. And we'll put the drum up here. And then put that there. And we'll just put the fermenters here, I guess. A couple of pipe. Boop, 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 boop. Excellent. Beautiful. Okay. So the drum's just gonna act kind of like a buffer for now, I guess, but it'll eventually drain out too. Let's see, I guess we need something to transfer the oil. We're also gonna have to wait for that stuff to burn out, but that's okay too. So this should give us more power. I mean, that is the point to doing the extra steps, is to get more power. Once we get more power, we can start making machines. Nodes. Okay, so let's do a drum first, I guess. Cauldron. Drum. That's easy enough. Nodes. I could do a retrieval node here, but since I already have 5 of these, we'll just go with these. Doesn't really matter all that much. Okay, so. And I could have upgraded the drum to the gold diamond drum like what we already have there for the canola, but kind of low on diamonds and gold and resources in general, which is also part of why we're doing all of this. There we go. So now we have a drum that is being filled up with the refined fuel. And if we just pipe that over that. So once those generators empty out, they should start collecting refined fuel. Sweet. Oh, here. Yeah, we still got a few buckets in here. Or, well, little buckets. Alrighty then. Shouldn't take too long to drain that, though. We've already got some surplus of that. That's draining. This works. I might want to put in a few more generators in here, just kind of stack them up, but we'll get to that. Might do that off camera, actually. Alright, so we have power. Let's start on some machines. Actually, let's go take a look at that canola thing first. Whoa, a little bit of lag. So, I have been playing with Sai. I've made a few more spells, including this one. I can fly, sort of. Alright. So, what I've done is I hooked up 2 cargo managers, as you can see. One of them empties out the cart. That's all it's for. Just suck everything out of that cart, dump it into here. I have a node underneath. Let's just do a hole here, which is pulling out everything. No filter, just drain everything out of it. And then over here, I've got a filter set for the seeds. So in theory, the seeds should go into here first. Once all this is filled up, it should go down to the drawer below. So far, it seems to be working just fine. It's probably not the best solution. That is over there. It's probably not the best solution, but it does the trick for what I need right now. And of course, I also have that one set for bone meal. As you can see, we got seeds and bone meal. So if I want, I can pump bone meal up to this and have it do fertilizing, but we don't have enough bones to make it worthwhile. I did plant a cotton farm over there, just because I needed some wool and string for something. I don't remember what. Alright, let's put it back down here. Started. Oh yeah, I also made a little bedroom. I got rid of the smeltery, kind of put it over here. This one's actually a max size, which I guess I can't really show you in the GUI. But yeah, it's a 3x3, but it's, tall, very tall. Even though I probably won't need much longer. Oh, and our little enchanting room. We got a typesetting table here, which I don't know what to do with yet. I'm going to look up how it works. Seems to me it has to do with copying books, so I might be able to make duplicates of certain enchants or something. And, ooh, this thing. I love this thing. This is great. So let's just grab this picture, I guess. That'll work. So you got a framed painting frame. And then you take this, and it allows you to get whatever picture you actually want, right? So if I want the sun here, we can click, boop, here we go. I now have a painting canvas with that. So we come over here, right click, throw it into the thing, we pick how we want it to rotate, and I found it's kind of buggy, so when you select which direction, just rotate it, close the menu, and it should update it properly. Resolution, most of them don't go higher than 128. Most of them only have like 2 options, so... But yeah, there you go. We have now a sun sitting there. It's really nice. So you want a specific painting, you can actually get a specific painting. Unlike vanilla where you just kind of throw it up and hope for the best. Okay, so machines. We need thermal expansion. So I've always been mistaking other machines for thermal expansion machines, so this time we're going to just make thermal expansion machines so I don't make mistakes. Alright, so we need a furnace first, which we're just going to do basic. There are upgrades. Let's see. What am I missing? Furnace. Bricks. Okay. 1, 2. And some gears. 2, 3. Whoops. Whatever. 4. Done. Oil. And should be able to make furnace. Ta-da! So this is just a basic. Like I said, we can upgrade it later with these upgrade kits. Might do that. Right. So we can also augment them so we can get extra ores. It doesn't open. Oh, I need to upgrade it. Huh. Okay. I guess we could try upgrading it right now. Hardened. So, I didn't plan on doing this today. But there's other augments as well here. You know, auxiliary coil, which increases maximum power usage. Oh, makes it faster. Okay. Increases chances of secondary output. So if you're processing iron, you get a chance, get gold. Deletes the secondary, gain food while cooking. I wasn't using berry medley all the time. That might actually be interesting. This stuff here is great. Tons of saturation off the berries. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of them in here. We'll probably be using some of these in the future here. This one here is great for getting more resources from ores, but you also have to feed it a fuel, which would have to be created. Likewise with this. But some of the resources that it wants, we just don't even have yet. Like the rods. So let's just pick this up for now. Let's see, harden, what do we need for that? Invar. We have Invar. We make it in an alloy furnace. Bummer. Okay. I didn't really want to get into that either today, so... maybe we just set it aside for the moment. Yeah, that's a little more... find iron, how do you get that? Smelt it. Okay. That's not terrible, I guess. We'll leave it for now. We got the furnace. Let's start with the pulverizer. Good. Just missing the frame, aren't I? Missing the gear. Come on, get there. There we go. Couple of gears. We'll need them in the future anyways, so it's good. And then frame, gear, frame, pulverizer, and done. Yay. So we got our power generation. I'm going to put the automation stuff in here as well, since we got the room for it. Let's put that there and that there. So we can configure where we want stuff to be inputted, outputted, whether it's auto or manual. We need some... Okay, I did that in the wrong order. So we're going to need a chest in between them to act as a buffer, right? Because the pulverizer is going to be outputting more than one type of ore. So if I put in copper ore, I'll get copper and I think it's gold or something. Pulverizer. Yeah. Okay, so 10% chance at gold. So I'd rather have a chest in between, just so things don't get clogged up too much. Alright. So, nickel, we get... let's see, copper... Looking for vanilla. Oh, right. I've searched for thermal expansion. Never mind. Alright, let's get a chest. Let's see if we can make a iron chest. Okay, let's make it a gold chest. Yes. Can we make it a diamond chest? Yes. Perfect. Okay, so that'll give a nice large buffer between the two. Just keep stepping on the... Can we? Thank you. Let me through the doorway. Alright, so this, that up, and put that there. Diamond chest in between. Perfect. So let's configure this. We need that to be... Oh. So if you shift click on the center here, you can actually just clear it. It makes it a little easier if you're trying to configure stuff. So we want our output to be both into the diamond chest, our input to be in the top. So yeah. Right, so blue is input, orange is both output. Pretty simple. So if we had a chest or hopper or something like that on top, we could actually pull into the pulverizer and do its thing. What else are we going to need here? We're going to need a Tesser. Oh, Tesseract. Well, that's going to make things a little more interesting, I guess. I guess we can put an ender chest up here. That would work. Right? We'll clear this one. So we want the input to be the diamond chest, and the output will just stick on the side here, and we'll hook that up to the refined storage or chest or something. Probably just a chest for now. Yeah, just a chest. Just iron, gold, and diamond? Question? Yes. We can make a diamond. Perfect. Alright, so we can throw that here. Oop. So I will hook it up to the storage in the future, but for the time being, diamond chest should give plenty of storage for ores and resources. We're going to be doing slow automation with this thing. I also don't want it to just flood the refined storage just yet. That's kind of a concern. Alright, so some pipes in here for now. Oh, I should probably go and that into the drum for now. We need a ender chest. Ender chest, we do have some pearls, so we can make the bags. So we need blaze powder. There's a way to make it, isn't there? Yes, perfect. So we need some glowstone and we need some redstone. Alright, I think we can manage those. Also going to need to make a machine frame up. That machine frame. We need a fluid fluid transposer. That's what I'm missing. Invar gears. Invar is made with is there a different recipe for it though? It's factory born. Sweet. Okay, so iron dust and nickel dust. Okay, or dust or whatever it is. So some iron. And some nickel. About half a stack. Well, not about. We need a half stack. There we go. Beautiful. And we'll just throw the iron in there. Grind it away. So it's not exactly the fastest machine around, but it does the job for what we need right now. So we're gonna need a few more of these LVs. So if you can't hit R because it just rotates the grid, you can still use the U button and then get the use of the item. Doesn't work with all items, but some does. Okay, that's gonna take a little while. Let's go hook this thing up with some power here. Boop, boop. Okay, connect you, and I'll clean up the wires off camera. I'll probably put another connector from there, one up here. Yeah, just tidy up the lines a little bit. But for now, it's good. It's good. Let's dump this. Drum? Okay, good. Headroom. Well, we got fuel. So it is giving me 80 CF per tick, which is 80 RF per tick, I'm guessing. Pretty sure there's no conversion on it. More importantly, though, it actually burns longer. So we're not wasting, we're not using as much fuel. We're not wasting any fuel. It's being used. That's kind of why the batteries are going down. So we're going to make a quarry now. So we're going to do a quarry upgrade. There's two kinds. There's one that fills in with dirt. Diamond, and blank card. So there's one that fills in with dirt, and there's one that's empties the area. I'm thinking I'm going to want the empty one. This does. I think this one actually fills it. Yeah, replaces with dirt. Okay. So quarry. That fills it with. What? Okay, I'm missing something here. So that's the fill one. That's a regular crafting. Okay. Places blocks spaces with dirt. Okay. And that one does too. I thought there was one that empties everything out. Oh, Silk Touch, Fortune. Okay, those are going to be fun in the future. We don't have the shards yet. Oh, here we go. Clearing. That's better. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, so this is just going to make a giant world hole, which is, super. It makes it easier for me to know where the quarry's been already. We got a fair amount of lava. Sure. So check on the one in the nether here. I need a, what you call it? Enigmatic. Furnace. Wow, I don't even have a vanilla furnace made up. Okay, well, do now. Enigmatic, so we need a regular furnace generator. And then we need a bucket. And some lava. Ta-da-da-da-da-da! Done. Okay. And grab one of these. There we go. So we got our magmatic. Ender. Bucket. Ender tank. Blaze rods. Bummer. So we're gonna need some blazes here. I haven't even seen a fortress in the nether yet. Alright. We'll make do. How you doing? You're slowly getting there. Let's see here. Go in here. Disable that. We should be able to use the pulverizer now and just have that pulverize up the hole for us. That should work. Okay. So I've got that. That away. Gonna need magmatic. We're gonna need a node here. I don't have one. I think I can make one. So we're gonna need to pump the thing out of the drum into the magmatic. Make a node, a piece of pipe. Should be everything. Let's get them out of here. Oh, I forgot something. But, there we go. Iron chest. Oh, that's not a chest, that's a furnace. One of these. I wish you would just pick the one that you have the most of or something. Let's pick a few of these up. There. Alright, so we now have the chest. Let's grab the. I only wanted one, but whatever. We got two of them by accident. Huh. Okay, well, I guess we're using a gold one. That's a bit of a bummer. Alright, let's head off to the nether. Fire the portal. Wah, 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 wah. It's not full, but insufficient energy. Oh! I should probably upgrade this to a magmatic as well. But that'll wait for now. I'll get to that later date. Well, let's just... I don't know why it does that. Every once in a while, it'll actually make a little fire there. Bye-bye, mobs. Spells are great. Alright, so let's put our builder here. Our magmatic generator beside it. Our lava tank here with a node and a... whatchamacallit. There we go. So you're powering up, you're filling up. Alright, so now the card is programmed similar to the pump one. So we shift right click, and then right click. But since I want to do a very, very large area, we're going to do it this way. So 512, and then this is 256. And apparently you can't hit tab to go to the next one. That's a bummer. So now, the offset here. Height-wise, I really don't think it matters, is 0. Alright, and then left and right. That's 1. Right? Alright, so this one here, 0. Okay, so -1 isn't right, because that would put the square, the center of the cube that we're building, right here. So, 512, 256, so 255, I want to say? Oops. I forgot the little dash. So, I can set it to auto-void certain resources here. I'm not going to. We're instead going to have to figure out some way to sort out the cobblestone and whatnot. So if we throw that in there, I forgot a lever. So if I turn that on... Okay, so we're lagging like crazy right now. Which can be a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, so we're back. It looks like... Huh. 255, so if I do 256, that should put it right here. I hope. Alright. So I just need a lever and I can turn that on. The other thing I need to do is actually chunk load the area. There. So I'm pretty sure this thing will chunk load the area that it's working in. So I just need to chunk load it. At least I'm hoping that's how it's going to work. We'll find out momentarily. Run back here, grab a lever quickly. Lever. Oh, the other thing we need to do is throw our chest right on top. And there we go. And yeah, we're kind of running low on power right now. So we can do upgrades, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to leave it like this for now. Mostly because it's automated to a point, and I don't have to be here worrying about it. Yay! Maybe in the next episode we'll do some upgrades for it. That's right, I already got that. Let's grab this. Should make the switch that back. So put that in there. It's not pulling out. Why? There we go. Auto input. There we go. Now it's working. Perfect. So that can cook up some invar that we need. For our magnetic crucible. Oh, no, that's not what we needed. Fluid transposer. This thing. That's what we needed. Alright, that should be enough invar for the moment. I always step on that thing when I'm coming and going. Alright, so we got 2 gears. What else did we need? The redstone thingy. A bucket. And there we go. So, the machines that are going to be automated will be there. The ones that aren't are going to be up here, along the wall. So let's pop a hole in here. Put that thing there. So this takes a fluid and puts it with an item, and then you get an item. So you can put buckets in there and have it fill the buckets with water or whatever you need. In our case, though, we need redstone, which we have this thing up here. So we got about 5 buckets of that. And we need glowstone. So we're also going to need ender pearls. And sand. Can I make sandstone? Yep. So we will need a magnetic crucible. Magnetic crucible. Right. You need invar. You need a couple coils. Those. You need the machine frame. You need nether bricks, which we need another rack. So I have started making the making my way to the ultimate furnace here, but need a lot more of that infernal dust, or essence, whatever it's called. I had like 1,200 of it, and I barely made this. It takes quite a bit. Well, I also made the master crystal thing. So the recipe for that is just so easy in this pack. There's not really much of a challenge to this. Alright, so we've got that. Magmatic. Here we go. So I just need the nether brick cooked up. Should be good to go with that, right? I need to make some gears too. There we go. Come on, one more. I'll just let the rest of that cook up. We may need more bricks in the future. Alright, so magmatic crucible. We'll stick that one over here. Alright, so same with this, right? It's an input and output. So in this case, what we'll be doing is taking... I could use the liquid redstone that's up there and just put it in, but we'll do it this way. Let's see. So one of those. Oh, we need power to these two. Oh well. So let's grab our cable. Throw that in there for now. LV connectors would be good. There we go. So that's going to cook up that, and then we're going to see how much redstone that actually makes. Makes 100. Okay. So blaze powder. Where are you? Centrifuge, pulverizer, crusher. There we are. So we need 200. So we need 2 redstone per glowstone. Right. So we already have 1, so that should give us what we need. We'll put that in there. That should give us our blaze powder. And then for the end stone, so we can start growing some more ender pearls here, we need 250 millibuckets of resonant ender and 1 sandstone. So magmatic crucible, so we need 1 pearl per sandstone. Bummer. Well, I think getting the end stone is more important because then we can start producing more ender pearls. So I'm going to just leave it be for now. And I think this is going to be pretty much the end of this episode. Right quick here. Just let that process. Throw that in there. Put that away. So, off camera, I'm going to keep an eye on the quarry, gather up resources. Next episode, I'm thinking we're going to continue with the automation. Hopefully we'll get some ender pearls out of these lilies, so that we can get the 2 ender chests, and then we'll sort out resources into drawer system. Right? We'll have a couple drawers here for dirt and cobblestone or whatever, and we'll have a storage bus hooked up to the refined storage. That way we can hook up void system to automatically get rid of the excess cobblestone or dirt or whatever we have. The items like the ingots here will just go straight into the refined storage, I'm thinking. I could put them into the drawers as well, but I don't think that'll be necessary. And we'll probably work on this. I would like to automate this to the max level with the empowerer and everything else. Off camera, I'm probably going to make a few more of these oil generators since we seem to be backlogging a little bit here. We're not going through the fuel quite as quickly. Oh, it also lasts longer too. Well, that's good to know. So just canola oil burns for 100 ticks. This burns for 120. Okay. So I'll probably build a few more generators here to get more power. And next episode we can get the empowerer up and running, and then hopefully figure out a means to automate the creation of the empowered crystal or the empowered seeds that we need to make the top tier fuel for these. That's what I'm hoping for. This is what happens. So let's go quickly plant these lilies. Oop. I could put these outside. Or I can put them down here. Bye, bad guys. I don't like you. So we'll just put these here. And I think... Alright. So I would hook up the Steve's cart to auto-harvest these, but it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work at all. I tried it in a creative world, and yeah, it doesn't do anything. I can put the ender lilies into the cart, but it doesn't know how to plant them on endstone, so meh. We'll do it by hand for now. There is another farmer that we might try. I'll see if I can find something to auto-harvest them off camera. So, as always, I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.